Business Management Skills. Chapter 4. Growing into a Company. Before I proceed, I request you to stay to the end of the video and please subscribe for access of coming future videos. Growing into a company. Somebody once said, in looking for people to hire, you look for 3 qualities. 1. Integrity. 2. Intelligence. 3. Energy. And if you don't have the first, that is integrity, the other 2, intelligence and energy, will kill you. You think about it. It is true. If you hire somebody without integrity, you really want them to be dumb and lazy. If we weren't still hiring great people and pushing ahead at full speed, it would be easy to fall behind and become a mediocre company. A company represents the 3rd stage in the evolution of business organizations, the first 2 being sole proprietorship and partnership respectively. A company is an association of people formed for economic gain of its members who contribute money as worth to a common stock, ordinary shares. A company has a right to act as a natural being granted by law. Benefits of running a company. 1. Limited liability. 2. Doing what you love. 3. Easy to acquire funding. 4. Huge capital base. 5. Business control. 1. Limited liability. If a client submits a complaint to the authorities and files a lawsuit against you, to protect the company assets, the company management can seek liability insurance for the business. 2. Doing what you love. Working in an industry you are very passionate about keeps you in check during the toughest times. As a business owner, you have the ability to innovate, create and contribute immensely to society, and therefore gaining personal satisfaction. 3. Easy to acquire funding. Companies have higher chances of obtaining loans and debentures since they can afford collateral security. 4. Huge capital base. The availability of capital is enormous due to the big membership and their contributions. 5. Business control. Owning your own business gives you the power to be a part of every step of the decisions made that help in building the business, or else you could hire people to do that for you. Risks of running a company. 1. Hectic schedule. 2. Financial risks. 3. Stress. 4. Undesirable duties. 5. Sacrifice. 1. Hectic schedule. Most business owners work very long, erratic hours. Most people view hectic long work hours as a con, but work schedules are mostly rough during the first days of the business. Business owners must handle most of time-consuming administrative tasks, as this responsibility lies in your hands. Therefore, you'll experience days when you will have to spend most of the nights in the office to complete these tasks. 2. Financial risks. You will get financial trouble along the way, and that is part of being in business. All money invested in companies is always at risk. There is even a possibility that you will lose all your initial capital and even fail to pay back your business loans. Even with a well-thought-out plan, the economy itself is capable of drowning your business and forcing its closure. 3. Stress. There are very many things to worry about as a business owner, for example, competition, bills to be paid, customer problems, faulty equipment. You are always going to be held responsible for the well-being of the company employees. 4. Undesirable duties. You will often get very discouraged by the details of the company work, for example, doing paperwork, but this will rarely affect you if you are passionate about your industry. You will also have to fire unproductive employees, which will not be an easy task to perform. 5. Sacrifice. When running a company, you will have less time to yourself than you would have working for someone else. Unlike what you have heard about business in theory, the reality is that business is very time-consuming. Types of companies. 1. Statutory company. 2. Registered company. 3. Government company. 4. Foreign company. 5. Public company. 6. Private company. 1. Statutory company. This is a company formed by the act passed either by the central or state legislature. Such companies are governed by their respective acts and are not required to have an Articles of Association (AOA) and Memorandum of Association (MOA). 2. Registered company. This is a company formed by registration under the Companies Act. The working of such a company is regulated by the provisions of the Companies Act, Articles of Association (AOA) and Memorandum of Association (MOA). A registered company may be any of the following. A. Limited by shares company. This is a company having the liability of its members limited by the memorandum to the amount unpaid, if any, on the shares respectively held by them. B. Limited by guarantee company. A guarantee company in which the liability of its members is limited by the memorandum to such amounts as the members may undertake by memorandum to contribute to meet the deficiency of the assets of the company in case it's being wound up. C. Unlimited company. This is a company that does not have any limit on the liability of its members. 3. Government company. This is a company of which not less than 51% of the paid-up capital is held by the central government. 4. Foreign company. This is a company which is incorporated outside the country but with a place of business in the country. 5. Public company. This is a company whose AOA does not contain requisite restrictions to make it a private company. A public company needs a minimum of 7 persons for its registration. 6. Private company. By Articles of Association AOA, a private company is described by the following features. A. It is required by law to add the words, private limited, at the end of its name. B. Restriction of membership to 50 persons excluding the past and present employees of the company who are members of the company. C. It prohibits any invitation of the public to subscribe to its shares or debentures. Please don't miss coming chapters of this topic. Thank you for your time.